Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents Yard and Broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another edition of the Make We Talk program, but we're going to come to you live from Old Harbour this morning, where Jamaicans from all walks of life will be protesting. Rescue Jamaica from corruption, rescue Jamaica from bad health care, rescue Jamaica from all sort of things. We're going to say good morning wherever you are this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I was trying to get a song to play for us to start the program this morning. Good morning, Gigi, Upper St. Andrew. Good morning, good morning. We're standing by to join the live feed from Old Harbour and to bring you live coverage. For Jamaicans who are living in the diaspora, good morning. Jamaicans living in the diaspora all over the globe, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Wherever you are watching, share this live feed. Come on, people, share up this live feed. Share up this live feed. We're standing by. It is now 6 minutes after 8 o'clock in Jamaica, 6 minutes after 9 o'clock right here in South Florida. I'm your host, Jeffrey T. We're going to come to you live this morning. Hopefully we can get some people to call in to talk to us what they think going to happen today at this protest. Miss Winnie, how you doing? Good morning, Lady Winnie. Good morning, Winnie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to do something here. Just bear with me. Just bear with me, please. Bear with me. Let me get some stuff up and going. I should have done this from last night, but believe me, I was so tired. Let me play this.
Our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
100 days.
We have a message from the leader of the opposition and president of the People's National Party, Mr. Mark Golding. We're going to play this message for you.
Hello, Jamaica. This is Mark Golding, president of the People's National Party and leader of the opposition. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. in Old Harbour, we will be renewing our protest against corruption in the country, focusing at this time on the appointment of somebody to run a key law enforcement agency who we feel ought not be eligible for that position because he has already indicated his position on a key investigation of the Prime Minister's affairs, which the FID is responsible now for dealing with, and somebody who has no law enforcement experience and really ought not to have been hired for such a position. So why does corruption matter? Well, look at the situation with the roads in the country. Look at the situation when you need to go to hospital. How long you have to wait to get a bed if you need to be admitted. The equipment that's not working and you have to go to the private sector to pay a bag of money to get your diagnostic test done. All of these things are as a result of resources being starved from key areas because of graft thieving, basically, and misappropriation of public resources. So Jamaica, it's time to stand up for a better Jamaica. Stand up for a Jamaica where the resources of the country are used for the benefit of the people and are not being sidetracked by bad governance. So this is another opportunity for you to let your voice be heard. Come out and support the demonstration on Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. in Old Harbour. God bless.
There you go. The president of the People's National Party, Mark Jefferson Golding, encouraging Jamaicans to come on out to this mass protest that is happening in Old Harbour. We have some more clips to play for you. We're going to get them up and play it for you. As we get the clips up to play for you, I want to remind you that this also on June 21st, the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation will be having their mass rally at the Ronald Williams Entertainment Center also. Let me play this also.
The One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation and its global supporters cordially invite Jamaicans abroad and abroad to its inaugural Reconnection on June 21st, 2025 at the Ronald Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Bring your entire family for a day of food, fun, entertainment, and information. Get an understanding of the Constitution and the skills necessary to exercise your rights and your civic responsibilities as Jamaican citizens. You can't afford to miss this inaugural Reconnection rally, June 21st in Kingston. Tune in for further information and updates to Reason with Radigan on YouTube and reggaeglobalradio.com, Saturdays at 3 p.m. New York time and at 2 p.m. in Jamaica.
There you have it, the Reconnection rally put on by the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. And they're also asking you for a donation to keep this thing going. So you can go over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation website and donate. We're standing by to join live from Old Harbour the mass rally, a mass rally to save Jamaica from corruption, to save Jamaica from so many other things that is affecting our nation. So we're standing by to join that. As soon as we get the feed, we bring it to you live. It is now 11 minutes after 9 o'clock, 11 after 8 o'clock in Kingston City, Jamaica. Wherever you're listening and watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, it's the Make We Talk program with yours truly, Jeffrey Tavares. I want you to remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to open up the phone lines to everyone. We're going to open up the phone lines to people who want to call in until the mass rally starts. This is the number. You can call into the program 954-529-8030. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing?
Yes, good morning, Jeffrey. I think that Dennis Chung is going to lose this fight with the opposition and the people of Jamaica.
Yes.
The man is shameless. You know, he is determined to hold on to a position that he is not qualified for, and his credibility is non-existent. There is none. So how is he going to keep that position? And so many protests are being formed against him.
Very
he
good.
doesn't understand the danger he's putting himself into, you know, because if he goes to the Financial Investigations Division and tamper with any case file or attempt to assist anybody who has illicit money, he will be subjected to prosecution.
I agree with you.
So he will be one of the first persons the handcuff will be put on and taken into custody, and he runs the risk of his finances being taken away also.
You know,
because when you grab people and money laundering charges, you know, Jeffrey, whether it's conspiracy or you're a beneficiary or whatever, your assets will be frozen. So that is the risk the man is putting himself at, you know.
Yes.
Because it's not only the Prime Minister he's going there for. You have a whole lot of rich Chinese businessmen in Jamaica who are not going through the proper banking system, you know.
True. You're correct.
You have NCB who is working with the political elite in the GLP and all sort of stuff happening, like transferring hundreds of millions of dollars from SSL to the same bank. So all of those issues will have to be attended upon. And is Dennis Chung the right person to deal with those financial crimes?
Very good question. Very good question. So do you think
in our festive move, God, in our festive move.
Sorry, you there?
Yes, man, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, you were saying something. Do I think something?
Your views on all of this now. The Jamaican people, because on June 2nd, when I saw what happened at National Hero Circle, you can say to yourself, democracy is alive and well in Jamaica. Today, again, they're going to have a mass protest in Old Harbour. I think the Jamaican people are getting tired of the political system and the political system of Andrew Holness. Your views on that?
Andrew Holness is punishing us Jamaicans and the opposition party. We are clamoring for the national election or the general election, and he is adamant that he is having his own way. Portia Simpson call the election early, Andrew Holness won. PJ Patterson, all of them call the elections early. This is the only Prime Minister who is suffering the people. Look here, we do not have a health sector anymore, you know. Everything has fallen apart, you know. Wipe out, clean, you know. If you're meeting an accident and go there, you're going to die. If you have a basic medical procedure, your name will not be on the list for probably 4 or 5 years.
True.
And when that time comes, they're going to tell you they don't have a
Brand
bed
awareness as
to
well.
facilitate the surgery. 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
So all sorts of problems. The economy has collapsed. All the financial institutions are losing big money, right? Some of them corruptly so, because we know of a particular bank and a banker who is moving personal assets away from the bank for his personal benefit. And what will happen, with that bank, You see, they reported it in the Guardian newspaper in Trinidad that the man is about to lose ownership of the bank, as majority shareholder, right?
Wow.
Now, you think that if that man is leaving the bank, you think he's going to leave cash and assets behind? He's going to leave a shell company behind?
And is it possible that the Jamaican people may have to bail out that bank again?
Well, the people of Jamaica now should remove their money from the institution. Remember the whistleblower at SSL,
Yes.
said the man was frequently seen at SSL with the boss there. Why would a man of that stature visiting SSL frequently?
Very good question, my friend.
So people who have their money in that bank, remove it quickly as possible, or else you're going to be like the 80-year-old woman who pumped $60 million into SSL from the proceeds of her father's estate, and after the money shared up between the siblings, she went to SSL with $60 million. And when she found out that something suspicious was going on at the institution, she went there 5 times to get her money, and it was impossible. The man who is the Prime Minister's right hand and owner of SSL told her that her money is safe and hug her up.
My God.
Can you imagine what that lady is going through now at the age of 80 years old?
She gets her little dividends from that every month to make sure that she can live and, go to the doctor and buy her food, and now it's all gone. And that is why we're encouraging Jamaicans. Or share up this live. We're encouraging Jamaicans to go out today and protest. Protest. Because this is something that we must stand for in this country. That we are Jamaicans and we must stand up for this country. Because as I said,
and I want to
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. On another issue, I want to tell the opposition spokesperson on national security, Peter Bunting, that it is not enough to say that he wasn't there at any of the police shootings or killings, so he cannot determine whatever the facts are. But listen, there has to be system in place. The government has to send a strong signal that they are not going to uphold extrajudicial killings.
True.
I thought that it was irresponsible of Peter Bunting to say that he wasn't there at the crime at any of the police killings, so he can't comment on it. That to me, that's not the way a politician speaks or a prospective minister of government in such a powerful position. No, Peter Bunting. I was disappointed with you making that statement. You're supposed to be more assertive. That listen. You're going to protect human rights, and all rights of the Jamaican citizens are to be protected, and police must wear body-worn cameras, right? Or must have them, and then the law will take its course for anybody who is committing murder. But the man said last night that he wasn't there of any of the police shootings, so he can't say anything factual. That's crazy. That's not how I would expect a man on the roadside and drunk to speak like that.
Hold on. With all fairness, you think Mr. Bunting was at an actual police shooting?
I know. Do I expect him to be there?
But that's what
he shouldn't speak like that. So what is it? If he's not at any of the police shootings, then the police should continue to kill with impunity.
No.
That is irresponsible.
Hold on. You are saying that Mr. Bunting said that he was not at any of the police shooting, and I'm asking you this question. You actually believe that Mr. Bunting was at the police shootings?
No.
So why did
wouldn't
you
be there?
So why did you say he said he wasn't there?
No, Jeffrey, what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
as a prospective Minister of National Security, he has to speak in a responsible tone.
Yes.
So, because he will never be at any police shooting, so what that means, the police should continue killing people like that?
No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is this,
Yeah.
that you have to be very careful. And I think Mr. Bunting is very careful of his utterance when it comes on to this. Yes, he should stand up and say that there will be no judicial killing under his watch.
Exactly, or he will protect human rights. That's all he needed to say.
Yes.
I didn't expect a man of such intellectual caliber to say he has not been at any of those shootings. So he's not a police, so he wouldn't be there.
Yes.
Come on, man. These guys, they don't.
Do you think that the people are going to come out today for this rally?
Oh, yes, it's needed. Dennis Chung has to go.
Yes.
And I must commend Peter Bunting on that aspect and Mark Golding for sustaining this pressure. I know it's not easy because Anjolis is powerful and doing everything to keep Dennis Chung.
Yes.
So in that regards, I'm going to congratulate Peter Bunting and Mark Golding.
Yes.
But I think the two of them need to take these police killings seriously. These police killings are not good for Jamaica. It is causing problems for many families whose children are left behind. And those persons who were killed, their fathers.
Yeah.
So they have to take that more seriously. True. They cannot support police going at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning to kick off people's door and then kill them with impunity. No, he should have made a statement against that. But I don't know what they're afraid of, because the people have given them strong political support to say, listen, you have the power now, you have the political capital to go there and protect the rights of the people and to ensure victory in the upcoming election. So there is nothing to be fearful of.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, man, this effort to remove Dennis Chung, it must be continued daily and forever until he is removed. This guy is so brave. Does he expect Andrew Holness to win a third term?
Possibility.
Why he's keeping that position?
That's what they think. And that is why the Prime Minister is moving former Jamaican ambassador to the United States, Art Remarks, into Manor Yard seat. Your views on that?
Well, these people are just profiling, Jeffrey. They don't have the interests of Jamaicans at heart. Those are elite people, who have no care in this world towards our people. They just wear clothes and travel and ride on the backs of the poor for the betterment of themselves.
I agree with you.
Jeffrey, I'm saying the country has collapsed. All the major financial institutions have been losing a lot of money. Look at Jamaica Broilers. It lost 1.5 million locally and 1.5 billion locally and another 1.5 billion on the American market, right? So I don't know how long that company is going to survive. But all I know is a good company, and chicken is our primary meat in Jamaica. And it's very bad.
If you're just joining us, we're talking to a caller. We're standing by to join the mass protest over there in Old Harbour. Jamaicans from all walks of life are standing up against the level of corruption in the country, and we're standing by to join that.
We have to be forceful, because I don't even see Andrew is giving any indication that he will call the election.
Well,
all this guy is doing is shuffling candidates in the constituencies, as a mean of buying time.
One thing I know though, caller, the Prime Minister can't go beyond September,
Well,
he has to call the
let us
election.
see.
He has to.
Well, if he doesn't,
The only way he can go beyond that, under the constitution of this country, unless there's a natural disaster, or he has to call a public state of emergency. And the Prime Minister is trying to use the Jamaican people against the Jamaican people by saying to the other Jamaican people who are Labour who are members of the Labour Party, to go out there and have a counter protest. And when he does that, if they go out there and do it, he's gonna call a public state of emergency, so lawlessness has taken over. That's his plan.
I saw somebody in the comment section saying that the murders is down in Jamaica. I don't see that anywhere at all on the ground. What I see is the police tampering and manipulating statistics, because a lot of dead bodies have not been accounted for. They said they need to do pathological determinations of these deaths and so on. And it goes up in the hundreds. So I don't know who is claiming that crime is down. What the police is doing is changing their methodology of doing the checks.
I tell you something, though, caller.
Crime is not down. Crime is ever on the increase in Jamaica, coupled with the close to 150 odd people who are being killed by the police.
I tell you something, though, caller. You see, if the people of our country will just go and do their own investigation, their own research, and check what is going on within the domain of the JCF and how they go about putting out statistics of when crime is done and all sort of stupidness.
Yes.
Then they will understand that what the JCF is saying is really padding the numbers. Nothing of what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Because of an election year, the government will have the JCF come out and chat all kind of thing, and everybody jump up and say, yeah. Even down to the very People's National Party leaders are saying that crime is down. But Mr. Rattigan can show that crime is not down in Jamaica. They're using something different from what the people, I tell you something, it is full time for all of us in this country, sir, to really go and do some investigative journalism work, because the mainstream media are not doing it.
Jeffrey, if there is a constant proliferation of illegal guns and ammunition and poverty getting worse than ever before, what could stop crime from going down when the government has not done anything substantive to change that kind of cycle? It can only get worse. It's common sense. Crime is on the upward trajectory. It's not down. That's a lie. They use different ways of working out their statistics and leave a lot of dead bodies unaccounted for. It can't work. It's corruption.
True.
And the police, listen, the funeral homes are full, Jeffrey. I can tell you, they are full.
Hold on for me. For those who are just joining us, welcome to the program. We're standing by to join a mass protest in Old Harbour, rescue Jamaica from corruption. A mass protest in Jamaica, or right there in Old Harbour, where Jamaicans are gathering to protest against the corruption of this government and literally telling the Prime Minister to call the election. So we're standing by to join that live feed out of Old Harbour. This is a live coverage. It's a live coverage. It is now 9:29 here in South Florida, 8:29 in the land of wood and water, Kingston City, Jamaica. From Negril Point to Moran Point, good morning. Wherever listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean, we're having a live coverage of Rescue Jamaica mass protest from Old Harbour in Jamaica, St. Catherine, Jamaica. On the line, we have a caller. Caller, continue. Go ahead.
Yes, Jeffrey, let me tell you something. Businesses are so bad in Jamaica that not even Andrew Wallace's friends are able to run businesses anymore. What they are doing, they are taking monies away from the businesses and divert them into their personal accounts and leaving the businesses dry. So whosoever have ears to hear, Jeffrey, they need to remove their money from certain financial institution. Anybody who you see is a part of the corrupt regime, they can close shop and move at any time And these guys are busy liquidating assets into cash so that they can move the money without, and so they're having 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yes, I agree with you. That's true.
So let me tell you something. The situation in Jamaica is so serious now that the Prime Minister should call election long ago, because we have been having this long period of instability with the economy, right? With crime, education, and health. And instead of the Prime Minister calling the election, he's making fresh appointments into critical positions.
And it begs to ask the question, though, caller. Is the Prime Minister doing something or have something of his sleeve that we don't know about? Why?
Well, I think so, you know. I don't think that Andronis will call election. This guy is determined to hold on to power. Listen, remember they conduct polls, you know, and they said they are leading. They said the economy is doing well and security has improved, murder rate gone down. So why is he not calling the election and he's speaking so glowingly of his administration? That means he doesn't believe the figures that they are publishing. They know it's manufactured.
Yes.
The polls.
For those who are just coming on, we're standing by to join a live protest from Old Harbour, where the lines are open. 954-529-8030 is also a WhatsApp number. You can call via WhatsApp for those who live in the land of wood and water. The numbers are 954-529-8030. You can call in, and also just a reminder that on June 21st, stand by for my caller. On June 21st, the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation will have in their Reconnection rally. Something is coming into the studio here. Okay, hold on for me. Yes, we're standing by. Yes, we're standing by. Something is coming into us. Just bear with us. As soon as that come on, then we'll go live. But we're talking about the Reconnection rally. The Reconnection rally of the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation will be on June 21st, right there at the Ronnie Williams Entertainment Center. And also go on over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation and donate towards this cause that's going to happen in Jamaica. We have one line. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, so I want the opposition and the people to continue with this vigorous campaign to remove Dennis Chung. He has to go, but he is determined to hold on, you know. So the opposition will have to strategize and to make these demonstrations more forceful and impactful, because he is determined to hold on, you know. You know that a lot of people think the guy was going to not turn up on the job. And he turned up and he's holding on right now and he's not giving any indication.
I tell you something, you know, caller. These people don't care about this country, you know. All they care about is the pomp and pageantry and what they can get from the Jamaican people. And that is why Jamaicans, this protest doesn't matter who put it on. This protest is for Jamaica. And the Jamaican people must get up, go out there with placards against the level of corruption in this country. Go out there with placards against $30-something billion gone down in Correctional Hospital, and now the hospital can't open. We must stand up for this country.
People should do. The people could start their demonstration in front of these officials' houses. That's what they do overseas, and it's more impactful.
They won't allow it in Jamaica, sir.
Demonstrate at their yard gate on the public roadway. That's what they are doing overseas now. Right? Do the demonstration in front of their homes. Everybody know where each other live. Do the demonstration in front of their homes and the demonstration will be more effective. Okay. I'm going to allow another caller to speak.
But they can't go in front of their houses in Jamaica and do it, sir. They won't get... Yes, sir.
They would be on the public roadway.
Yeah, but you have to be careful, you know, sir. Jamaica's law is different from overseas law, you know.
They have done it before when the constable Noel Maitland
Well, that's a
was
total
about to
different
be
thing, sir.
charged. They stood on the roadway.
Mhm.
It's the same thing, Jeffrey, when billions of dollars are stolen from our Jamaican economy. You see the result?
Yes.
You see how people's lives have been ravaged by this corrupt regime.
Mhm.
Mass migration. You think people wanted to leave Jamaica and go anywhere? They wanted to stay with their families. Corruption caused it, Jeffrey. We have lost some of our most talented and productive people who would have preferred to work and enjoy recreation in Jamaica and being close to their relatives. They didn't want to go.
I agree with you, but
Can you imagine national insurance scheme money was pumped into First Rock, Jeffrey? Norman Manley International Airport money, Stroke Airports Authority of Jamaica. Hundreds of millions of dollars gone into First Rock. And when people are questioning First Rock's credibility, look, they have none, because in the first place they accepted illegal money. Remember, the board had to resign in full, you know. And now I don't understand why Julian Robinson apologized to them, and everything is coming out more clearer now.
Yeah, but you know, he knows why he apologized, you know. We may not know why Mr. Robinson apologized. But Mr. Robinson know why he apologized to First Rock. That doesn't mean that he won't go out there and say, look here, First Rock is SQYZ.
What I'm saying, Jeffrey, there is no distinction between Ambani, which is a subsidiary of First Rock as a group, because when Jamaican taxpayers' monies were pumped, it was pumped into First Rock, not Ambani. So he, as opposition spokesperson, as finance, has all reason to question the entire group.
Yes.
We didn't know about Ambani when they were taking money from Airport Authority, Jeffrey, and National Insurance Scheme, where people cannot even get a pension to survive. When they are claiming grants towards people's debt, poor people's debt, they can't even get any disbursement of funds. And you have hundreds of millions being pumped into a corrupt private entity.
I agree with you.
And the people are suffering severely. Carlos, let me tell you something, man. These guys have to be taken into custody and all their assets taken away and their money. There can be no economic recovery without justice.
Caller, it is easier said than done in this country we call Jamaica, do you know? And why I said it's easier said than done, we're all in agreement that they must be charged and whatever. But Jamaica has a judicial system here that the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi will get very scotch-free. The people who live below Crossroad will go to prison.
Let me tell you something. Christopher Tufton must be charged for treason. He has deprived the health sector of medicine and equipment and watch people dying and say that the hospitals are running good. That man must be charged for treason. The Prime Minister should be charged for treason also. When you mash up a country like that, you know, and cause suffering on the people and many decades of problems, the only charge you have for such person is treason. So they should not only do fraudulent charges against them, they must ensure that treason is a part of the indictment, Jeffrey, to the damage they have done to this country.
I agree with you.
How can you have, remember, you know, Andrew Holness is one of the happiest men alive, you know.
You think he's happy?
What you saying? Then a man who went into politics with zero and is a super billionaire now, what could stop him from being happy?
I don't think he doesn't look happy at all at his meetings at all, sir.
Well, he's a happy man. He's the youngest prime minister, you know. You think it's easy to become prime minister? Much less to get it at such a young age. When the man demits office, his pension, when activated, will be close to $30 million, you know. Right? So they have to charge him for fraud in order for him not to get his pension benefits.
I am saying to you, sir, Yes, he need to be charged, and they need to do so many things to see where they can charge him. But on the other hand, sir, we in this country have a way that the people of the effluent of society get away with so many things. It's only the people who live below a crossroad go to prison.
You see, charity money, that guy has taken charity money and buy personal bonds, you know.
Yes.
That is serious. That is a serious offense, you know.
Yes, it's true.
The hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yes,
the hundreds of millions of dollars moving from SSL into his personal account. Carlos, it can't get any more. Sorry, Jeffrey, it cannot get any more serious than that.
I agree with you, but you know, when you sit down and you see what is going on in this country, you know, you ask yourself a lot of questions about this beautiful island of ours. And I said to you before, all that we are saying, we see it on social media, we have evidence, whatever. Does the authorities in Jamaica has that evidence to put a charge against the Prime Minister? That's all I'm saying, you know. We see it. We see it.
There is sufficient evidence because the Integrity Commission, Commission have a strong case, Carlos. Sorry,
this is Jeffrey.
So, yeah, sorry about that. Right? They have a strong case. Remember, you know, at one point the Prime Minister got what, $50 million to his account from Barita. Is it Barita Investments? And the man said
he has
it was
all
a
of
loan.
that, sir. Hold on for me, sir. He has all of that, and we see that. The question that we must ask ourselves, though, sir, is the authorities in Jamaica gonna build a case against the PM? That's all we're asking you. Will you ever see that?
Look here, the PNP administration will have no option than to prosecute
the PNP administration
and
can't
confiscate his assets.
Hold on. The People's National Party administration cannot prosecute the Prime Minister and anybody, sir. The law enforcement.
What do you mean by that?
Hold
they
on,
they are forming
I allow you to speak.
I
allow you to speak, sir. I allow you to speak. Allow me to speak. The authorities, the mockers and so forth, they are the one who need to do it, not the People's National Party.
No, but what I'm saying, remember, you know, whatever administration forms, they have their policies and the ministers in charge of those institutions.
Yes.
So if the government indicate that they are taking a strong stance on corruption and to recover monies that were stolen, the prosecutors will act accordingly wherever they see the evidence.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you, sir. If they see the evidence, then they can act accordingly. But if they don't see evidence, they act accordingly, sir.
The government will give them financial support and the will to do the job.
Well,
that's why Mark Golding will be the head of government. When you're head of government, you're head of government.
Let's hope and see, sir.
All right, Jeffrey. We'll talk.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Oh.
I tell you something, you know. The number to call is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. It's the number to call in for the Make We Talk program. We're live. We're standing by to join the live protest. A live protest. Stand by for a live protest from Old Harbour, where Jamaicans from all walks of life is going out there to protest. Listen to me. Listen to me. A lot of us don't understand the judicial system in our country, you know. We don't. If Mocha and those people, yes, they find a case to build against the gentleman or any politician, they find a case to build against them. They start doing the investigation and so forth. And if they come out and say to us that they don't see no evidence to charge the individual, what more can we do? All we can do is pray and hope that something is being done about the level of nepotism and corruption in this country when the PNP get in. That's all we can do. I don't care who no one call me. Common sense must prevail. You can't call me secret laborer, nothing to me. Common sense must prevail. And we can't put party over country and party over law. Good morning, Miss Cherry. You're live on air. We're standing by to join a mass protest by Jamaicans.
Yes,
over
I
there.
watch you, man. I watch you, man. Where the caller just same right and where you says double right. Because if Mark Golden go in there and don't set him cabinet for bring down those criminals, the country going to be the same.
True.
So you're right. I back what you say. 100, I back you. Because it lead them becoming like the country there where it was a corruption and that prime minister going and say you have to start from the head to the tail. The river's head. You have to clean it. You can't clean the bottom of the river and the top mess up.
And also, Miss Cherry, the PNP have to be very careful when they get in there, you know. Because if they decide to charge Andrew Holness, so they more can decide to charge Andrew Holness, and they want to lock him up, you know. The same Jamaican people not take to the streets. So they be very careful what they do.
No, we can't hold on. If we want clean it, like them other country, like all the young boy they were in the country where they go clean up Africa. If everybody come together, this is an end. We have to come together. Can't talk about no more PMP and no more JLP. That hell have to cut out.
I agree with you, Miss Cherry.
The country, listen to me. This This is what we have to preach. We don't want to hear about no one go to the street. We have to really see what's going on to clean the country like our other country clean up. Look at the young boy there. Go clean up the country. Take people out of prison where they put in the innocent and do get him just some little harm he pay and he seems set an example. Yeah. So whosoever go in there have to go in there with them foot down with the iron fist and what goes for the goose goes for the gander. TMP go in there, you prison them. Who JLP go in there and them do right. It's so you have to clean up your prison them. Not going there with no partial, but no PMP. We're done with PMP. And we're done with JLP.
Miss Cherry, I agree in what you're saying. But at the other hand, they have to be very careful in how they go about doing this thing, ma'am. And we must have common sense.
Well, probably we are taught on corruption. If we are taught that means corruption now go clean then. Well, it makes sense you have a radio and a talk.
Miss Cherry.
Yes, Mama Cherry.
You understand what me try to say to you know? There is a side. There is some Jamaican people who believe that Andrew Holness has never done anything wrong. There is some Jamaican people out there. Hold on, Miss Cherry. Hold on, Miss Cherry. Allow me to speak.
Mama Cherry,
hold on for me. There are some people out there who believe that he doesn't have a 28 bank account. Those are the people, hold on for me. Those are the people that I am saying that if they go and charge Andrew Holness now, some mocha charge Andrew Holness whenever the PNP get in, and they're gonna lock him up. Those people will be taken to the streets. So we gotta be careful what we do. That's what I'm saying.
No, where you are saying that means other country clean up corruption. If they make that thing say the other side it go corruption.
Miss Cherry.
Mama Cherry, man. Me understand what you are saying.
Yes, but we also Mama Cherry.
Yes.
We also have to think on both sides of the coins. Yes, he needs to be locked up. I agree, he needs to be locked up.
Me not talk about lock up. Me talk then that means PMP I go do the same and we go scared say neither side. So we can go clean up. We can't have that talk. That talk of a berry.
Me not nothing for Saturday.
That talk.
I am gonna live to see. I am gonna live to see.
Well, you must say, why you gonna sleep this now? If who go in there go do the same thing and cover up on corruption, that means corruption now go clean.
Mama Cherry.
That's what we are saying.
Mama Cherry. Uno must think logical, you know. there is some Jamaicans down there who do not believe that Andrew Holness do nothing.
All right. Hold
on for me now.
Yes.
Those are the people who will go out there on black roads. If they decide to,
all right.
Mama Cherry, I love to speak now.
No, when you are
listen to Mama Cherry,
man. But you know what, like me, man, and when you are talking, me not support with right, that's the way I say. So other country will clean up, them never have
Mama
two
Cherry,
side of people.
Mama Cherry, your days and today modern Jamaica is different. There are some Jamaican people, there are some Jamaican people who do not believe that the man do anything wrong.
All right, I'm going to hit something to you now. When Labour did win the election, 16 elect, do you know his PMP vote for Andrew, same young and fresh? So the same person will put you in can bring you back out. We know that. You have two type of people in any country you go. So listen to me. How the country will clean up. They may have two side of people. Warrior and who are against it.
Anyway, Mama Cherry, I have a call coming in. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, man. All right.
All right. Cool. Until me, Jeffrey Tavares see, them charge Andrew Holness. Good morning. Welcome to the Microsoft program. You're live.
Hello.
Turn off your thing in the background, please, if you're calling the program.
Okay.
954-529-8030. Good morning. Welcome to the program. You're live.
Morning, Mr. Tavares.
Morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
I'm a citizen in Jamaica. Yes, sir. I'm a citizen in Jamaica. I'm not politically listening you for quite a while. You have been doing a very good program. I enjoy it. And I think this is the most corrupted government I've ever seen in the history of Jamaica. Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you, sir. Go ahead, sir. I'm hearing you.
Yes, this is the most corrupt government I've ever seen in the history of Jamaica. This government, led by Andrew Michael Holness, is a disgrace. And I personally never voted the last time, and I'm going to vote just to get rid of this government.
Yes. All right, sir. We're having a live feed. Hold on for me, sir. Sir, hold on for me. We have a live feed coming to us from Old Harbour. Let's go over to Old Harbour. A live feed coming to us from Old Harbour. Let's go over to Old Harbour right now. We get this live feed. Thanks for calling in, caller.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, caller, hold on for me. We don't have any sound as yet. Hey, this caller don't hang up your phone. Dear God in heaven. Good morning, welcome back to our program. You're live. Good morning, welcome back to our program. You're live. Hello?
Morning, Sir Jeff.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm here listening to you, and I'm waiting to watch the demonstration in Old Harbour live.
Yes.
But I have to agree with what you're saying about this Prime Minister. People in Jamaica will hug him up for the wrong them when do.
Listen to me,
that
caller.
Is so true.
Caller, listen to me. I have seen where evidence has put on the charged people in politics, and the Jamaican people went out to halfway tree and said, free the man, do nothing.
You have so right.
Okay.
So right. Yes, sir. I do agree with you. But the same people that will put him up there, the same people will take him down back, Yeah.
and I can't wait the day before election day.
All right, callers, thanks for calling. I'm getting a live coverage, live feed from Old Harbour right now. Live feed from Old Harbour right now. Thank you very much for calling.
You're welcome.
Jamaica said they want to celebrate this year. This year are the victory here. What the progress people them there? They want to say. Tell if you call it, and you know call it. 25 if you call it. Jamaica said they want to celebrate this year are the victory here. What the progress people them there?
I can see opposition leader Mark Golden over there in his hot as usual and his blue shirt. But his new shirt. Where we're listening, watching from around the world on the Eastern Caribbean is live coverage from Old Harbour. Live coverage, Jamaicans protesting, mass protests in Old Harbour, where Jamaicans from all walks of life is standing up there. It's live from Old Harbour. They're working on their sound system there. The sound coming to us has nothing to do with the Make We Talk program. This live feed is courtesy of BOJ TV. I think yes, they're having some technical difficulties with their sound system, so I think they're working on that.
Are we okay over there? What's that? What's happening?
The sound going in and out.
I hope you don't understand the mission enough. No. We are here. So see, if you don't know why we're there because we're here to stamp out corruption. We're here to fight against this uncaring government. And our fight is going to be a pure fight, a clean fight. One that does not require any sweat and blood, but one that requires the power of
The sound coming into us has nothing to do with the program. They're having some technical difficulties in that segment over there.
We have to vote to protect our constitution. We have to vote to protect our own people and our future. So comrades and friends who have gathered, let us get.
See, they're having some technical difficulties. Has nothing to do with the Make We Talk program. They're having some difficulties with their sound over there. I don't know what's going on, but they're having some technical
Look, I
difficulties.
know this feels illegal, but it's not. It's just something that the insurance companies.
Stand by. Stand by. I don't know. I hope they can work out the audio and the sound that is happening. I hope they can work out the sound. We can see in the midst there Mr. Raymond Price. And I think I can see opposition leader Mark Golden blocked by his security details and Mr. Peter Bunting. Let's see what's going to happen. I don't know what's going on, but they're having some technical difficulties with their sound coming into us. So just please stand by as they work out their thing. Has nothing to do with us, and I hope they work it out that we can get what they're saying into the program here. When the speaker is ready to speak, I can see from my vantage point here, General Secretary of the People's National Party, Mr. Dayton Campbell, along with other officials of the party. You can see the opposition leader there. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I hope somebody can let them know that the sound coming out not good at all. The sound coming out not good at all. Please stand by. Anywhere you go is the same thing. Their sound not coming out. Okay. We are standing by. We can see now from our vantage point, we can see now that they have, I hope they have the audio set up properly. They're having some songs playing in the background. This protest is coming from Old Harbour. I hope it's going to be a success like the one at National Hero Circle. It is now a minute after 10 o'clock, a minute after 9 o'clock in Jamaica. And we're standing by to join this live protest from Old Harbour, where the People's National Party and Jamaicans are having a protest. From all walks of life, Jamaicans are having protests against the corrupt regime, the corrupt government of Jamaica. Here you have it. We can see opposition spokesperson and national security, Mr. Peter Bunting, is out there also. We can see Mayor Norman Scott in the background. You can see Mayor Norman Scott in the background. BOJ TV is having a bit of technical difficulties. I hope my good friend Sir Kern Spencer can get this fixed, that the members of the Jamaican diaspora can get to listen. Okay, they hope they're going to start soon. Let us take a quick commercial break right here on the Make We Talk program until they're ready for us. Should we? Can we stay with them, or should we take a commercial break? Let me see something here. Maybe we should just stay with them, eh? Okay, hold on. Okay, we can see opposition spokesperson and local government, Natalie Neita Garvey. Yes, caller, good morning. Hello?
Hi, Mr. Jeffrey, good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
To the listeners and everybody.
I can't talk.
Yes.
No. The rally is ready for us. The protest is ready right now. Let's go back over to the protest. You can call me back, please.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're not ready? Oh, Lord. I thought they were ready.
Our no heart run red. We're going to start now officially, because I'm sure you want to hear the party leader and the other comrades who are here to tell you how the People's National Party will be rescuing Jamaica. At this time, though, we're not going to start anything without invoking God's presence. No, Saigo. We're a praying party. We believe in God, and we believe that it is now God time. It's God time, and God is here to lead us into rescuing Jamaica. I want you to make welcome none other than Reverend Paul Blake, who is going to be taking us to God's throne this morning.
Let us pray. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us, O God, with thy mighty hand. O God, we, the residents of St. Catherine and Jamaica on a whole, we are standing here today in solidarity, O God, and we invoke your presence on this plot of ground this morning. Oh God, your word reminds us that blessed is a man who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the seats of sinners. Oh God, we come this morning because we understand that Jamaica is under attack from evil forces. So Lord, we will not stick with evil. We will shun the very appearance of evil. And so God, today we pray, God, that you will raise up the people of Jamaica to understand that it is a rescue mission today. Oh God, like Jeremiah, give us a fire that is shut up within our bones, that we will speak truth to justice. We pray, oh God, for the leader of the party. We pray for all citizens of Jamaica, Almighty God, that you, oh God, will give us the vision lest we perish. We pray, oh God, that you will rise up us like Daniel who was in the lion's den. We pray, oh God, that will stand firm like Esther against Naaman's plan. Oh God, we pray that you will give us, oh God, the weapon to fight against this evil force. Clothe us in your full armor, that as we go forth, we will stand in your name and the name of the people of Jamaica. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
See, we have lost the I don't know what's going on with them. Stand by. Let me figure out something here, because something not adding up here.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Old Harbour. Morning, comrades. Morning, friends who have joined us. Morning to the people who want a PNP, not GLP, but they are here because they believe in the PNP. Morning, everybody. Good morning, Jamaica. I want to thank you this morning for showing up, not just on your foot, but with your voices. It is not easy to get up out of bed early, to come out, to do this. I know you have your work to go. I know you have things to do, but you chose to stand this morning because you too are tired of what is happening in our country. We are gathered here in the heart of Old Harbour, not just to protest, but to stand up for something. No, Saiga, we are here to stand for something. We're standing for truth and transparency, for justice, and the kind of Jamaica we all know is possible. Today is about more than headlines. It is about the ordinary Jamaicans. It is about you. It is about me. It is about the little bread and butter issues. It is about Jamaica that needs to play by the rules. We play by the rules, but we always get left behind. It's about the mother who can't afford food because corruption stole what should have been invested in our economy. It's about the young people who can't get a job because the system is rigged in favor of the connected few. It is about the $31 million spent on a drill that should have cost $3 million. The free fertilizer allegedly being sold for profit. The friend of the Prime Minister now heading the very agency that is supposed to investigate him. Residents, friends, comrades, enough is enough. Join me, man, enough is enough. Today we are here to raise our voices to say Jamaica is not for sale. Our democracy is not for sale. And we will not stay silent while corruption rots the very soul of our nation. So we are going to begin today. We're going to be hearing from a few persons. And these persons, I want to introduce them to you. I want you to make welcome our party president, Mark Jefferson Golding, who is with us. I want you to make welcome General Secretary Dayton Campbell. MP Natalie Neita Garvey. Comrade Raymond Price. Comrade Peter Bunting. Comrade Mayor Norman Scott. And all the comrades who are here. But again, I'm going to go back to the big man. The man who has the plan. The man who's on a mission. Let us make welcome again in Old Harbour. Our party leader. Make some noise, man. And it's time, comrades. We're going to be hearing from a son of the soil. The man in Old Harbour. The man who's going to ensure that Old Harbour get a representation it deserves. The man who's going to ensure that Southwest St. Catherine is taken over. We're going to make welcome former Dr. Clark Ward.
Comrades, we're not big up on yourself. Well-thinking people of Southwest St. Catherine and surrounding constituencies, we're not big up on yourself. Let me thank you for taking the time off on a busy Wednesday morning to be here with us and the party leader. Let me start by bigging up the party leader. This is a man who has lived his life in an exemplary way over 50 odd years in this country, up to the point where them can't say nothing bad about him. The only thing they can say, boy, him look like a browner that way. Our boy imperials come from England. Nothing more them can say. He has lived his life so exemplary. And we need a man like this in Jamaica, comrades. Comrades, today we are here standing against corruption in Jamaica. Corruption in the Jamaica Labour Party. We have corruption in high places, and we have corruption in low places throughout the Jamaica Labour Party. In high places, starting with the Prime Minister and his friend, Dennis Chung. He's trying to appoint Dennis Chung, his friend, who is biased, to lead the FID, who will lead the investigations into his case of illicit enrichment. And we have corruption in low places with Everal Warmington and the current Minister of Works, two scumbags. They have tried to disenfranchise the people of Southwest St. Catherine. When the Spark program came up, I told them I was not invited to the presentations. I was not invited to the consultation. And they went ahead and they chose 4 together. I called them, I visited them, I went to the Minister of Works, I spoke to him and he told me that he couldn't do anything. I heard that he was coming to Spanish Town at a meeting and I lay with him there. And I questioned him and I said, how come whole Harbour South don't get any roads? And because the cameras are on him say, yes, him going to do something for me. When I call him back in 2 days, him say him can't do anything. And I say, how come? That's not right. Anyway, we're not going to stop fighting, no, comrades. We won't stop fighting. Shortly after that, I hear him giving a sectorial debate in Parliament. And he was there bigging up Warmington, the man who we unceremoniously removed as the Minister of Works when he made his utterances that he would not give out any PMP council any money. Remove that man from the Ministry of Works, only to hear
the current Minister of Works talking about this man is his friend and his advisor. Comrades, we can't sit down and let this thing happen. We have to stand up and fight for our rights. We're going to fight this to the bitter end until Dennis Chung do the honorable thing and resign and allow a person who is more suitable to take up the position. Thank you very much, comrades.
We're just leaving the message and go on. Because comrades and friends who are gathered here, the message must be clear. I want you to now make welcome none other than our leader, our party leader, Mark Jefferson Mooney, as he's coming to speak.
Thank you very much, Comrade Keisha Lewis, MC of this morning's proceedings. All officers of the party are here, all comrades, all workers and warriors. Let me hear from the Kurt Wall comrades. Yeah, man. Big up to all residents of Southwest St. Catherine here today. I want to thank everybody who has come out this morning to join in this peaceful protest as we stand up for good mind. We stand up for what is right and just in this country. And we stand up for justice. Jamaica has been racked by a government that has been in office for nearly 10 years. And they have continually breached what it takes to govern the country in accordance with principle. The most recent of these things is, of course, the attempt to subvert the true process of the Financial Investigations Division and its true purpose by appointing to head it as a chief technical director somebody who A, is not qualified for the position as he has no law enforcement experience, no experience in investigating financial crimes, which is the very heart of the purpose of that agency. And secondly, somebody who has compromised himself by showing clear and manifest bias in the most important investigation that the FID is tasked to deliver on, which is the investigation of the allegations of illicit enrichment and corruption by the Prime Minister of Jamaica himself. This is why we have to take a strong stance against it. And we're very glad that we are not alone in this stance and that well-thinking Jamaicans and organizations, including non-political bodies, have seen fit to stand up and shout out against this absolute aberration in the governance of the country. And why does it matter, people? Why does it matter, comrades? Because we need all the resources that we can muster to make life better for the people of Jamaica. We need resources to fix the health system so that when you go to the hospital or you go to a clinic and you need something that is going to help you to get better or some tests to find out what is wrong with you, you can get it done there because they have the material they need and the equipment is working. And we know that that is not the case right now. We needed money to fix the road network of the country, which has been neglected over the 9 years of the Jamaica Labour Party, and they're scrambling when elections are upon them to spark or to reach, but them can't spark and them not reach because the people of Jamaica don't make up their mind already that this government not ready and them have to go down and the people want change. Comrades, they seem to be obsessed with bad mind. They are wallowing in bad mind. All they can talk about is bad mind. When they are the ones who take the truth and turn it into lie. They're the ones who deceive the people by constant misinformation. How can they say that the Cornwall Regional Hospital is anything but a complete disaster for the people of Jamaica? Over $20 billion of projected expenditure, 7 years of work, and it can't finish. And the people of Western Jamaica are suffering without a Type A hospital. When we see the school system and the underperformance of our bright children, and they're doing nothing about improving what is happening, we need a fundamental change in education, and that will be a key pillar of the People's National Party's policy and programs, because we have the brightness, we have the talent, but we need to nurture it and support it in the right way. Comrades, we support good mind. We support principle. We support righteousness. We support upliftment of people. We support honesty in public life. We support delivering what the people of Jamaica are asking for. Development, using the resources that are available and not moving them into the pockets of those who are not deserving, those who are friend and company of those who hold power. That is what this government is all about. Cronyism, nepotism, and misuse of resources for their own benefit. And it's time that they have to go. And that is why we will not stop advocating for the people, advocating with good mind, because we believe in what is right and just. So people, I ask you to stay the course with us. Don't be deceived or fooled by their propaganda. Listen to what we have to say. Look into everything that they say. Analyze it carefully, because they will try to deceive you. They will try to buy you out. They will try to make you lower than you are and try to demean your integrity. We are about uplifting the Jamaican people. We put people first. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people every time. One love, comrades. Stand firm. The end of this government is nigh, and we will make it happen. Victory, victory, victory.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire. I loved being a chef, but working in someone else's kitchen just wasn't cutting it for me. So I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. Just like crafting the perfect knife, creating a polished website takes real precision. When you own the details, you own the results. Wix.
All right, we are
arrested him and put him into isolation.
He's going to be our next Minister for Jamaica. Let us make welcome Harbour Julian Robinson.
Comrade. Comrade Chairman, Comrade Keisha, Comrade Party Leader, all the comrades who are here, one love. Comrades, we are here because we have to take a stance against the thieving. I'm not going to pretty it up and call it corruption, because some people don't know what corruption is, but they know what thieving is. So, when they take a drill what costs 3 million and sell it for 31 million, that is thieving. And how does that thieving affect you? When you go to the hospital or your relative go and you can't get a bed and you have to sit down on a chair, that is where that money gone. And when you go into the hospital and you need to do a CT scan, you need to do an MRI, you have to find the money out of your pocket to pay for it. Even the ambulance that need to take you to go to the place, you have
the feed coming into us is giving a bit of problem. Has nothing to do with the Make We Talk program. Has nothing to do with the Make We Talk program. The feed coming into us is giving a bit of problem. Let me see something here and see if we can get it up.
So when a client comes to us with an ask
program,
to
the feed coming into us, let's stand by and see what we can do to get the feed up and going. As the feed coming into us from Old Harbour is giving a bit of problem. Let's go back over. See, they're having some problem over there. Technical difficulties that they're facing. I don't have any control over this feed at all. Stand by and see if the feed will come back up to us. This feed is coming to us courtesy of BOJ TV. Let me figure out something here. I don't know what's going on, but the feed coming into us is having a bit of problem. Okay, cancel that one. Hold on, please.
Violence that need to take you to go to the place.
Please bear with us. It's the feed coming into us is giving a problem. Yes, Jeffrey, it is not you. It is happening on other feed too. Thank you very much. The feed coming into us is giving a bit of problem. I don't know what's going on, but they're having some technical difficulties with this feed coming into us. Let me see if I can refresh.
Violence that need to take you to go to the place.
Nothing to do with us at all. Nothing to do with us one bit. Let us see what else we can get here. Please stand by as you join the live coverage of the protests where Jamaicans are protesting against the level of corruption in the country. Let's see, stand by for that and see what else we can get to make sure that this feed coming to you good and properly. I am trying my level best.
That need to take you to go to the place.
Nothing can be done here. Just one moment. I see something here. Okay, everywhere we turn, the feed is freezing up. Everywhere we turn, the feed is freezing up. Okay, everywhere we turn, the feed is freezing up. Okay, nothing. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to take a quick commercial break and get back to what is going on in Old Harbour. Bear with us as we take this quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel, coming to you live from Old Harbour in St. Catherine, Jamaica.
The One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation and its global supporters cordially invite Jamaicans abroad and abroad to its inaugural Reconnection on June 21st, 2025 at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Bring your entire family for a day of food, fun, entertainment, and information. Get an understanding.
We are look at woman. And when he wants a woman, he show him every pretty thing. Tell him how I'm gonna buy him house and land and car. How I'm gonna fix him up in a pretty wig and nice things. And then when he get through, he'll let you down. He'll remember you. He gonna look about one next woman. Well, we now gonna get tricked at this time. No matter how much ribbon you cut or how much ground you broke, let me make you know the bells and the whistles now go full way because we have been there, we have done that, and we know say you don't care about the Jamaican people. We're ready, we're ready, we're ready. The Jamaican civil servants are ready. You give yourself how much 100% increase, and remember you don't remember the ordinary nurse and the teacher. You don't remember them. You don't remember the fireman. You don't remember them. So at this time, we don't remember you either. When you don't look about yourself or talk about choose Jamaica, You never choose Jamaica. You choose yourself. You choose yourself. After 9 years, you're going to tell we no. So you choose Jamaica. PNP choose Jamaica long time. PNP choose Jamaica long time.
We're standing by. It is a live protest where the speaker is opposition spokesperson on local government, Natalie Neita Garvey. There we go again. The whole system, they're having some technical difficulties, has nothing to do with the Mequitalk program at all. Nothing to do with the Mequitalk program at all. I don't know what to do. Just have to just bear with us, please. Internet is something else, and the Sahara dust. The Sahara dust is over Jamaica, so we're gonna have to just wait. The Sahara dust is over Jamaica, so maybe that's what is giving them the problem also. Let's go back over to them and see what's gonna happen here now. There you go. It's same thing happening. The same thing happening. The standby as we try and see what they can do to make sure that this feed go through smoothly. Standing by to join the speaker who was on stage, opposition spokesperson in local government and member of parliament, Natalie Neita Garvey. She was giving her presentation when the system from that end decide to cut. Has nothing to do with the Mequitalk program one bit. Nothing to do with the Mequitalk program. Let me see something here. Just one moment here, please. Let me figure out something and see what can be done from my end. I doubt anything can be done from my end, but let me figure out something here. Stand by. Stand by, please, as we try and sort this out. Nothing to do with me, but I want to see what I can do to make sure that this is going out smoothly to our people. Okay, nothing I can do. All right, let me go back over to this one here. Okay. There you go. There is nothing I can do. The whole system from their end has frozen. It has frozen. Let me put this back up here and let you see. It has nothing to do with the Mequitalk program at all. Nothing to do with the Mequitalk program at all. They're having some technical difficulties from their end. Let's see if I can get a hold of call who? I can't. If you even call them, you're not getting through to them. If you even call them now in the hype of that crowd, phone will be ringing and nobody answering. That's the only feed we have coming in. There's no other feed coming in that I know of. Hold on there. Let me figure out something here. See, not even Andre Stevens have it. Not even Andre Stevens have the feed either. Please stand by everyone. Please stand by. Let me take this off of here. Okay, there we go. Okay, they're having some technical difficulties. You can see Natalie Neita Garvey standing by to give her presentation. What's going on? They're having some technical difficulties. Apparently one speaker can't carry the sound. I don't know. I thought they would have sought out this from the last time they had something going on at Hero Circle. And they have so many people around them, the cards all over the place, people trampling the cards, and I think that's what is going on. People walking on the cards and it is chipping out the system. I think what they need to do is have a flatbed truck with all the sound system on one area. Flatbed truck with all the sound system and the speakers on top of the flatbed truck. I think that's what they need to do. Please stand by.
Comrades, yeah, try to stop me. I want to try to stop me. But their parliament attack yesterday, they might try to stop me, and today they might try to stop me again. Ain't no stopping us now.
The mic gone again. Stand by, everyone. Stand by.
So apparently too many other persons have attached their equipment to the system, and it's causing us to have a kind of a shortage. So we are going to remove everything else from the system to allow us to continue to speak to the people, because the people need to know why it is that we are here and why we are standing firm to ensure that we stamp out corruption in Jamaica.
There you have it. Natalie Neita Garvey has just given you what they're going to try and do. I personally believe what they should have done from the beginning is to have a flatbed truck. Have a flatbed truck, and all the system is on that flatbed truck. Because when the sun reaches that system there and it gets hot, the system will chip. That I know for a fact. When the sun reaches that thing there that the man is standing with the computer and everything, and the sun is hot, when it reaches it, everything go hot. What they should have done, have a flatbed truck with all the speakers on it, have an umbrella or something over the system, and they speak from there to the people. But when you have so much people around the entire system, that's going to happen. Let's go back over.
And I'm saying to you, comrades, there's
Restreams, upload and stream is how podcasters, fashion and beauty streamers, fitness coaches, even business professionals.
Absolutely no way anyone can be investigating me, and you ask my friend to head the investigation. My close friend who not qualified for the position, just to make sure some never get to it. No sanky, no sing so. And we now gonna stand for it. Comrades, we are at a crossroads. We are as a people, citizens of Jamaica, because we are not just comrades here this morning. Comrades and citizens who are believing that we must stand against corruption are here this morning. We are allowing our voices to be heard, because if not, we are going to witness a Jamaica not befitting of our children and our children's children. We will stand up just like Joshua Manley stood up. We will stand up like Portia Simpson Miller stood up. We will stand up like PJ Patterson stood up. We'll stand up
just like Peter Phillips did, and we are going to ensure that Mark Jefferson Golding becomes the man of integrity in the office of the Prime Minister. He is the man with the clean hands and pure heart. Can't find nothing to say about him. Him a go to Jamaica House, because we are going to get rid of this corrupt government. One love, comrades. One love.
You heard it from Comrade Natalie. You heard it from her. Are you strongly believing in what you say? You believe in what you say? And that is why we are PNP, because we speak the truth at all times. Comrades, a public service announcement. 0490 HP, Silver Honda Accord, you're blocking. 0490 HP, the Honda Silver Honda Accord, you're blocking the wholesale on North Street. Please remove your vehicle. Comrades, as we continue the presentation, you're going to be hearing from former Minister of Security, who will now be our next Minister of National Security, Comrade Peter Bunting!
Comrades and friends, we have a JP regime. Hail up the truck, man. We have a JP regime which are talking about a third term. I am going to suggest to you this morning that the only term they deserve is that this is the most corrupt government, the most thieving regime that this country has ever seen. And I want to commend all of you who come out in the hot sun on a Wednesday morning to register your disgust with the behavior of the Prime Minister and his government. No one would allow a suspect in a murder investigation to choose which police were investigating. And it is the same principle that applies here. The Prime Minister has been referred for investigation for illicit enrichment, which is a criminal offense. And now the Prime Minister shamelessly has selected an apologist, a crony, to lead that investigation. If Damien was here, he would say, what can go so? Comrades, this government has shown that they have no shame. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. They will steal fertilizer from the small farmer. We know that some of that gifted fertilizer ended up being sold in a farm store right here in this community. They will steal milk out of coffee. They will steal Nutribun from school picnic. They have no shame. They have even demonstrated a willingness to steal from the sick children at Bustamante. Right now, as we stand here today, we still do not know who person A is. The controlling shareholder of the company that sells hundreds of millions of dollars of equipment to the Ministry of Health. A law was passed in 2023 making it compulsory for the ultimate beneficial shareholders of companies to be reflected on the company's office registry. Medical Technologies, the company that sells the drill, is still not complying with that law. And the person who is complicit in making them not comply is a government member of parliament who is a lawyer who sat in the parliament when that law was passed. Shame, shame, shame. Comrades, this coming election is an opportunity for everyone to move from concern to action. Don't think that you are helpless because you are only one person. Your voice and your vote will make a difference. Your voice and your vote will ensure that the only term that this government gets is a prison term. Your voice and your vote will be cast not just so that this campaign ends up being about the next election. This campaign is about rescuing Jamaica and ensuring that you secure a future for the next generation, your children and grandchildren. So comrades, with time is short, please don't be weary in well-doing. Come out, raise your voice wherever you can. Organize, organize, organize. Ensure you put a worthy candidate in parliament as your representative, a medical doctor who has served this community, not a crude and vulgar little man. This constituency deserves better than warming. Mama Lashy. We know in that we want good representation in parliament. Comrades, one love, one heart.
You heard it from Comrade Peter Bunting. Are you ready, comrades? You're ready to put a hand to this foolishness that they call the Jamaica Labour Party? You're ready to put a PNP in power? You're ready for the rescue? Are you willing to be a part of this mission? Comrades, with that said, I'm going to introduce to you my member of parliament, the regional chairman, Comrade Denise Daly.
I come, me just a come. I come, me just a come. Me no want no botheration. I come with just a come. I come with just a come. Comrades, I come in peace this morning. I come in solidarity with the people of this country because I know what you're going through. Comrades and friends and laborites, have you ever seen any government in power and begging people, telling people that if they have idea, bring it come, but we are going to stay in the power? What kind of government is that? It's a desperate government. It don't care if you're going to work for somebody and a work you plan to work, or you beg so much figure work. You must have another ulterior motive. You have another motive. It can't be pure work. Comrades, we have seen enough of this government. We have seen this government pay no attention to women and girls in this country. When it suits them, they talk about it. They run go to the 9-year-old, 11-year-old, the girl them at St. John's Road, they just buried. And the whole of them pack up at the church. They not think about how to deal with domestic crime against women. All them do is to pay a face guard, go in them thousands and behave as if they're sorry. They never sorry about nothing yet. Man beat woman with stool and the man just after a 3-piece suit and back on the bench. We know their trickeries long ago. The Jamaica Labour Party, it has never been for the middle class and the poor. Never been and will never been for the middle class and the poor. We are out here this morning to talk about the level of corruption in this country. And there have been
Wow. We do apologize on the behalf of the live feed coming into us. We do apologize from our end. I pray and hope that we can get back Lady Denise daily. Let me see what I can do from my end. I doubt I can do anything from my end, but hopefully we can get her back. Come on. I pray and hope that can happen, but they're having some serious technical difficulties over there. Let's go back. It's the same thing. Nothing we can do from our end. Nothing we can do from our end at all. The same thing happening. Okay.
Because guess what? But in our work. In our work. Because guess what? We come to tell them that they continue to talk about choose Jamaica. And now these people, after nearly 12 years, plan to choose Jamaica. It's too late. Not it. They're deep enough. Them say that a man has sing say him belly full. Him belly full and he not left here. When I try to say, he now come out of government because man have more heap of food. And we are saying to him, Jamaica needs better. Jamaica people needs better. The women of this country needs better. The children need better. The farmers need better. The people of this country has chosen Jamaica long ago. We don't need him to remind us. He'll jump off of prosperity and reach for Jamaica now. And you can know 3-card man when you see them. But guess what? I know that Jamaica people understand when 3-card man come. And guess what? I am not going to call nobody down here, so whether them a half or a quarter, or them a big man or a little man. I just want to say to you, you have a real man in Dr. Dawes, Dr. Wall, and I want you to put a real man there so that that man will be able to carry out the duty. One love, one heart.
You heard it from MP Denise Daly. You heard it from the PNP, don't it? And you want to hear some more from PNP, don't it? Remember that we are the party for the people. We still put people first. And we will continue to put you and you and you and all of Jamaica first. Comrades, I want you now to make some noise for the next speaker.
Let me guess.
Is going in, I felt a little bit down. It weighed down on me when I thought about the corruption in high places. But not long after that, I remembered a song. It says that we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Check.
Wow, the sound system there is having a sun meltdown. The heat itself is chipping the system out. I know what it's like to have a system in the heart of the sun.
Someday, deep in my heart, I still believe that we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome because the Bible is right. Thou shalt not steal. We shall overcome because the Bible is right. Shun the very appearance of evil. We shall overcome because the court of the law is right. Labor right must stop tear down the PNP posters. We shall overcome because the Attorney General is right. Thou shalt not sell the free fertilizer. Thou shalt give the free fertilizer to the farmers. We shall overcome someday. We have a government that is trying to tell us that we should ignore our senses. I knew something was wrong when I see them parading about Cornwall Regional as a success. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong when I see them talking about decrease in murder rate, when this Prime Minister is the Prime Minister under which the most Jamaicans have been murdered. I do not want a Prime Minister that is being investigated for illicit enrichment. Illicit enrichment simply means that the assets I'm have, I'm own, him pay, can't explain it. And that he mean. I don't want a Prime Minister that is being investigated for illicit enrichment. And should my Prime Minister be investigated, I would expect that my Prime Minister would open up everything and say, see it here, me not have nothing to hide, come look and see what go on. But instead, this Prime Minister decides that he, as the head of the state, is going to sue the state. The Prime Minister can't be gone to court. I don't want this Prime Minister anymore. How could I be in a situation and my brethren come out and say, look here, nothing wrong with that. And after that, I decide that I'm going to change the requirement for the job. Forgive me, brethren, who not qualify the work, who don't say nothing wrong with what they go on with. How could I put him there to investigate it? That couldn't go on nowhere else in the world. We now make them water down the country. And then I see the deputy leader of the Labour Party Who then tells him can't be minister from Bruce Golden was prime minister? I go come on stage and say I'm hot, forgive my Golden. James Roberts will go on back in the naughty corner and make love for rub you out. I have something that I want James Robertson to walk on the platform and show us. I want James and him leader to walk on the platform and show with the certification from the Integrity Commission that your declaration has been certified. I want you, Mr. Vaz, as opposed to go up on stage and talk about people's bedroom, I want you to go up there and tell us what you are doing to help the people of Jamaica. We are in a state where everything has gotten worse, yet still they claim they are the best. We are in a state where everything has gotten worse, yet they claim they are the best. I am tired of it. I don't want to choose nobody who take bulldozer and go mash up poor people's house. I don't want that government anymore. Let's not forget, we don't forget. So comrades, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a journey to rescue Jamaica, the land of our birth. We are on a journey to rescue Jamaica from thieves and criminals who are in high places. We... All right. Seeing at the microphone, I'll give you a fight.
If you're watching this video, consider this your invitation to join us for a free 90-minute
ladies and gentlemen. A few years ago, we were in a pandemic called COVID. In the pandemic, we were 6 months away from the due date of the elections, from the 5-year due date of the election. Because we were in a pandemic, the Constitution would have allowed them to get an extra 6 months. So essentially they could have gone 1 more year without calling the election. They went out there and they did polls and they did checks and they realized that they were going to win. And Andrew Holness wear green clocks, got parliament in a suit, a real puppy show, you know, and called the election and triggered community spread of COVID, in which many persons died. Know that we are not in a pandemic. We are 3 months away from the 5th anniversary. I hear him come now, talk about him now, make nobody force him to call no election, or him no ready to call no election. Mr. Prime Minister, you can run, but you can't hide. And when you call that election, them are going to get a beating. Them must get a beating. Them have to get a beating. One love. Have a good day.
Midnight say more comrades. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I tell you something. I just want to thank the speakers, but I have to pick up some persons who have joined us. Our Member of Parliament out of South St. Catherine, Comrade Fitz Jackson. Our gathered for a purpose. The team has gathered for a purpose. And that purpose will be fulfilled. The mission will be fulfilled. Comrades, friends, I hear that a number of JLP supporters are here because they plan to switch. Welcome! 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 Comrades, the mission is clear. The speakers have spoken. The team is here with you. Feel free to reach out to your member of parliament, to your offices. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, we are going to vote out Labour. Comrade Dr. Third Wall, come here, Comrade Wall. Comrades, you see your MP in waiting in here. Southwest, 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 Southwest. Comrades, we're not officer party. We're not officer party. One thing we can tell you, and two things for sure, the People's National Party is ready for you. We are ready to serve, ready to work. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
We're standing by. It is a live feed from...
Comrades, are we not ready for rock? We're not leaving one over yet. We have spent a little time in the town. Because we are leave a message. And we're going to sing some songs.
We're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. We're coming to you live from Old Harbour in St. Catherine, Jamaica. The Jamaicans from all walks of life are protesting against the corrupt government of Jamaica.
Forgive me. I never realized that more MP candidates in the building. Comrade Luxley Francis, West Central, where are you coming, Luxley? Make some noise. March, we are marching.
The mother calling it here.
If you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from St. Catherine, Old Harbour, where Jamaicans are standing up against the corruption of Jamaica's government. A Prime Minister 28 bank account. His statutory declaration cannot be certified by the Integrity Commission of Jamaica. Jamaicans from all walks of life are standing against corruption. You can see that democracy is alive and well in Jamaica. Democracy is alive and well in Jamaica. When Jamaicans from all walks of life are taken to the streets. The Jamaican people are saying to the Prime Minister, call the election. I want to say good afternoon to Ambassador Andy Mashiley over there in South Africa. Good afternoon to Wilfred Radigan. Or should I say good morning to Wilfred Radigan? Good afternoon to former Interpol Ambassador Andy Mashiley. Good afternoon to you, sir. South Africa peeps, Jamaicans in South Africa, good afternoon, good morning, good night. London, England, good afternoon, London, England. Share up this live feed, as we come to you live from Old Harbour in St. Catherine, Jamaica. You know, I sit here and I watch this. This led the Jamaican people. Wilfred Radigan himself called for the Jamaican people when we started the first protest in Miami. For Jamaicans to get up. We started the protest in Miami, New York, Washington, New York. And now Jamaicans are standing up in the land of wood and water. Standing against the corruption, the corrupt regime headed by a prime minister who refused to call the election. And Jamaicans are taken to the streets. This protest started in Washington, D.C., in Miami, by a few Jamaicans, patriotic Jamaicans, who stand for this country. Now, Jamaicans are taken to the streets in their numbers, standing against the level of corruption in our country. Good afternoon, good night, wherever you are watching from around the world on the Eastern Caribbean. We are coming to you live from the streets of Old Harbour in St. Catherine, Jamaica. The Jamaicans are standing up against a corrupt government. Jamaicans are braving the heat. They're braving the sun. They're out there in their numbers, protesting against a corrupt government, a corrupt regime, a prime minister with 28 bank accounts. His statutory declaration cannot be certified. And Jamaicans are taken to the streets. I get to understand that this is going to be an island-wide protest. Jamaicans are going to take to the streets all over Jamaica, from Negril Point to Moran Point. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. If the People's National Party should gain state power, will the People's National Party take up the reins and really lock up some of these people who have been embezzling the Jamaican people funds? Will this ever happen? Based on what we're hearing, the sound system person is saying that the system is getting hot because of the sun and it may chip out. But wherever you are watching and listening from around the world, on the Eastern Caribbean, this is the Make We Talk program. The number to call is 954-529-8030. What do you think about this protest? 954-529-8030. It's also a WhatsApp number for those who are calling out of South Africa, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, wherever you are, Soweto, the people of Soweto, the people of Namibia, the people of Zambia. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever it is around the world. This is the Make We Talk program coming to you live from the heart of Old Harbour in St. Catherine, Jamaica. Manhattan, New York. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever time it is. It is good afternoon, it's good morning over there in Manhattan, in New York. You can see people from all walks of life gathered out there in St. Catherine at the St. Catherine Parish Court, the police station. That's where they are, right there at the St. Catherine courthouse. Jamaicans are gathering out there to protest against a regime that is corrupt. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. So the numbers to call into the program if you wish to do so. The speakers have already spoken. They're having some fun up there now. The speakers have already spoken. There you have it. We will be breaking away from this. As soon as they're ready to break away, we will be breaking away also. But you can see Jamaicans from all walks of life have gathered on the courthouse or the police station step over there in Old Harbour, where they're protesting against the appointment of Mr. Dennis Chung to head the FID. We're going to see if we can get a hold of Ambassador Andy Mashiley to speak to us about this person who is the head of the FID. Of course, Jamaica has to communicate with Interpol, and Ambassador Andy Mashiley is a former Interpol ambassador from South Africa to Interpol, and we're going to speak to him and get his views on this individual who is appointed to the FID, and also based on what we're told, he's not qualified for the job. We're going to speak to Ambassador Andy Mashiley pretty soon, not today, but as soon as we get a hold of him, we're going to speak to him about this to give us some insight on it. Will Interpol do business in the sense of give information to Jamaica with this gentleman who is appointed to the FID?
Tell them, feel it. Like a bonum. Hold on, turn on the mic. Super hot. Tell them. Computer run hot. Instead of your computer coming out of the truck, you can put it on the system inside that. They're cool and come on and yes, go. Yeah, man, stop me. Just turn on about the mic. They might do something.
Thank you for being here this morning to ensure that the government knows that we are fed up with their corrupt ways. We're about to close down because I know most of you are heading back home. Thank you so much for being here. I leave you to close off with your MP in waiting, Dr. Kirkland.
Comrades, thank you for braving the sun up, because you know PMP ain't afraid of sunshine enough. We're the party of the rising sun and we're afraid of the sun. Big up on yourself for coming out. Comrades, the purpose of this protest is to tell Mr. Chung to go peacefully. And when the election call, we will vote out Mr. Clifford Warrington. So Chung must go! Chung must go! Chung must go! Clifford must go! Clifford must go! Clifford must go! Chung must go! Clifford must go! Give up to the same comments. Yes, jump it. Jump it. Stand in reverence, comrades.
I'm going to sing it, I'm going to sing it. I didn't do something there or not.
Comrades, Jamaica rise. The trumpet has sounded, countrymen all, awake from your slumber and stand upon. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who died in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hip hip. Power to the people, power to the people, power to the people, power to the people, power to the people.
There you have it. You just had a live broadcast from the mass protest over there in Spanish Town. Sorry, in Old Harbour. I do apologize. In Old Harbour, St. Catherine, where Jamaicans gathered to protest against what is going on in Jamaica, to protest against Dennis Chung being appointed to the FID. For those who want to call into the program, we have a little extended program. The numbers are 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. Jeffrey, big up the Dirty 30. You know, I was just speaking to Mr. Rattigan a while ago, and he's proud that he can see his fellow Jamaicans out there, you know. And I just want people to come on out. Come on out on June 21st, where the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation will be having their protest. Let's run this here.
The One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation and its global supporters cordially invite Jamaicans yard and abroad to its inaugural Reconnection on June 21st, 2025 at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Bring your entire family for a day of food, fun, entertainment, and information. Get an understanding of the Constitution and the skills necessary to exercise your rights and your civic responsibilities as Jamaican citizens. You can't afford to miss this inaugural Reconnection rally, June 21st in Kingston. Tune in for further information and updates to Reason with Radigan on YouTube and reggaeglobalradio.com, Saturdays at 3 p.m. New York time and at 2 p.m. in Jamaica.
We are blood and fire, comrades. Remember to go on over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation and donate for the inaugural rally on June 21st. We're opening up the phone lines for those who want to call into the program. We're opening up the phone lines. What was your take on what happened a short while ago, although we had some technical difficulties coming in from them? But your take on Jamaicans going out there to protest against the level of corruption in our country, the level of nepotism in our country. Good afternoon to South Africa. Good afternoon to Ambassador Andy Mashiley. Good afternoon to you, sir. And thank you for watching us. Thank you for being a part of this program. And thank you for standing up for the Jamaican people as usual, as what you always do, sir. Thank you. You know, we sit here and we see that and we say to ourselves, Jamaican democracy is alive and well. Jamaica's democracy is alive and well in our country, where Jamaicans can get up and stand up for what is going on in this land of wood and water. The democracy of our country is alive and well. And we must give thanks to God Almighty for making this happen, for speaking to the hearts and minds of the Jamaican people who get up out there, who decide to speak out. As I said, I always said this to you all. Good afternoon, good morning, sir. Welcome to the Mecca program. You're live.
Hello, Mr. Paris.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going ahead. I never get to watch the live. How was it? Was it a big crowd?
Yes, sir. It was a big crowd. You can go back and watch it after this, sir.
Okay. Dr. Phillips was there?
Not that I know of, sir. Go back and watch the program, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man, I can't go and go to me there work right now, so I never get a chance.
Okay, I understand, yes.
Because of my supervisor and support, yes. And they are from the other side of the world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, but it was a big crowd. That's what I want.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Thank you. The number to call is 954-529-8030. What's your take on what is going on in Jamaica? What's your take on Jamaicans taking to the streets to protest against the level of nepotism? 954-529-8030. It's also a WhatsApp number. If you wish to call in and speak to us, please do so. 954-529. Good afternoon. Welcome to good morning. Welcome to the Mequitar program. You're live.
Morning, boss. Morning, tough. Morning, man. Me I tell us, I love it. You know, if it should be a non-stop around the 14th part of Jamaica, non-stop, man, non-stop. Trust me, non-stop. People need to know what going on in the country.
Yes, true.
Tough. People need to know and they need to break it down. So if you don't can understand what going on, because when they hear about corruption, they don't think it's affecting them. They've made them know, say it affect us, it affect us because if when them can order $31 million drill and a bogus and a mafia thing them depend. There's nothing in the hospital, there's no bench. Matter about bed again. We talk about bench now.
Yes.
Because them barely can get seats down pan now. In the hospital. You understand? Those things can buy some machines so they can do CAT scan and all these things. Guess what they do now? They had a friend open business place beside the hospital. And then they say, okay, you have to go over there and do the test over there and charging people $millions of dollars. And they're going to tell people that healthcare is free.
Ah, boy.
So they're wicked. They must say they got a friend place, you know. And they must tell us say free now. Charge boy, I'm not know Jamaican people if you wise up. Wise up, man.
Big time, my friend. Big time.
Yeah, man. No see man. Just go and burn the fire, man. Whether you watch and so go on, you know.
Thank you very much.
Right,
thank you. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call into the program. (954-529-8030). That's the numbers for the program. 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. Call into the program. What do you think about the level of corruption that's going on in Jamaica and the protest where Jamaicans decide to take to the streets and stand up against the level of nepotism? Wow. Remember that come June 21st, the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation will be having their inaugural rally. The inaugural rally. Let's listen to
The
this.
One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation and its global supporters cordially invite Jamaicans abroad and abroad to its inaugural Reconnection on June 21st, 2025 at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center in Kingston, Jamaica. Bring your entire family for a day of food, fun, entertainment, and information. Get an understanding of the Constitution and the skills necessary to exercise your rights and your civic responsibilities as Jamaican citizens. You can't afford to miss this inaugural Reconnection rally, June 21st in Kingston. Tune in for further information and updates to Reason with Radigan on YouTube and reggaeglobalradio.com, Saturdays at 3 p.m. New York time and at 2 p.m. in Jamaica.
There you have it. Just a reminder that we're asking for your help to have this rally go on. We're asking you to go over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation and donate to the inaugural rally. That's the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation inaugural rally on June 21st, 2025 at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Center. We'll be having giveaway and surprises. We'll be giving away books, pencils, and so forth to the children. And we're going to have bunks about and everything. So you know all of that takes money. So we're asking you to go over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation and donate. It's a free event, but we over here in the diaspora is putting it on the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation. The numbers to call into the program is 954-529-8030. If no one call in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to close the program and call it a day. Jamaica's democracy is alive and well. Jamaica's democracy is alive and well. The Jamaican people took to the streets to protest against the level of nepotism, the level of cronyism, the level of corruption, the lack of proper health care. 38 billion. Is it 38 billion? That's already spent on the Conor General Hospital. And all know the hospital can't finish. All know the hospital is not finished at all. So Jamaicans are taking it to the streets peacefully. We can do it peacefully. They have taken it to the streets peacefully. Let me see if I can get a hold of somebody here or not. I think my producers are saying to me it's time for me to wrap up. Yes. I'm going to wrap up there. I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you all very much for coming on. Thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you all very much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Chris D, call me right now. Your take on this. What is your take on the protest? Come on, Chris D. Call the number 954-529-8030. What's your take on what is going on in Jamaica? I'll give you 2 minutes to come on to the program, Chris D, and talk to us right here on the program. 954-529-8030. I wonder if Chris D can call in before I close the program here to speak to us on what his take on what is going on in Jamaica. 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program right here on the Make We Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to this program. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. One moment here, please. Let me do something here. Let's see what's on the news today. Wow. Let's see what is on the news. Oh, they're saying that Jamaica Public Service Company has signed an agreement with 2 North American-based power company. That's good. Who will benefit the Jamaican people. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to close the show. We're going to close the show. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for being a part of this program. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And please remember this. Remember the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation need your support to its inaugural rally at the Ronnie Williams Entertainment Center there in Kingston, Jamaica on June 21st, 2025. Go over to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation and donate. That's One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation. Over there. Good afternoon or good morning. We have about 2 minutes on the show. Turn off the thing in the background, sir. Your views on what happened a while ago. You have 2 minutes. Wrapping up the show.
Yes. I was watching on the live protest. It's good that democracy is still alive in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
But what was hoping to hear, I did not hear it.
What?
Some strong rebuttals. Because yesterday I heard Mackenzie his allegation about the PNP in terms of PNP MPs close markets and give them friendly contract. We're hoping here I have some rebuttals to it.
I guess the protests, I guess they don't see it, maybe they don't see it fit to rebut Mr. Mackenzie at a protest. Maybe they'll do that in the parliament or maybe they'll do that at a press conference. We don't know.
No, but Mr. Mackenzie did that at a JLP rally. Someplace in Spanish Town, I think. In Spanish Town. Well, yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday. But I was hoping to hear some strong rebuttal from the PNP on the road today. And also, Mr. Warmington made us did the research about Mark Golding family history and the whole slavery thing. But apart from that, and also there was a strong call about Mr. Golding to produce his birth certificate. I was hoping that it should be addressed as about the man born in Jamaica. I was hoping that it be addressed today because it's still been a talk.
Mr. Thompson, you're a journalist just like myself. I'll tell you something.
Yes.
I don't think Mr. Golding need to go any further and produce any birth certificate. You know why I say it? Because if you have a person like Everett Warmington, that's the only thing that can go out on and talk about is Mr. Golding birth certificate. It happened right here in the United States where somebody was asking for Obama's birth certificate too.
I remember.
Hold on there.
I
remember. Hold on there for me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much issues facing the Jamaican people. So many issues. $38 billion on a hospital can't be finished.
And we know all that.
You see?
But
so I don't see the sense of I don't see the sense of we debating on Mr. Golden birth certificate. Maybe what we should have done then, since they're talking about birth certificate, we should ask the Prime Minister where was he truly born? Was he truly born in a 2-bedroom house? Was he born in a 1-bedroom house? Or was he born at the Spanish Town Hospital? Because
no,
on Sunday,
he said he born in a hospital.
There you go.
That the Prime Minister said he was born in his parental hospital and lived with his grandmother at Cumberland Road. He said that clearly.
Yes, but what I'm saying to you, sir, he said that clearly. Yes, hold on for a minute, Dudley. He said that clearly, sir. He said that clearly. Yes, but he has been telling the Jamaican people that he has born in a 1-bedroom house, and he born in a 2-bedroom house. No, he born in a hospital. Where did he truly born?
No. He said he was born at Spanish Town Hospital.
Sir,
and he grew up in a
Dudley, no, Dudley, we must call a spade a spade. Hold on for me. The Prime Minister have been saying to the Jamaican people from 2016 that he was born in a 1-bedroom house. Then he come and say born in a 2-bedroom house. Then Sunday, Sunday he come and said he was born at the Spanish Town Hospital. Where did he truly born? Was he born in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or was he born at Spanish Town Hospital?
Well, they being quick said, was he born in Jamaica? That's a question. Was he born in Jamaica?
Was he born in Jamaica?
I would, but thinking no. I think the protest should put Mark Golding in a more safer light in terms of the rumors, put an end to all the rumors about Mark Golding.
Dudley, listen to me, Dudley. It does not matter what we put up, what the PNP put up out there. Can you know why? We have a despicable human being like Everett Warmington. Every single, before we go any further, every single Jamaican, if you check their name and their ancestors, have something to do with slavery. Every single one of us.
Yeah, most Jamaicans either descendant of slaves or family-owned slaves.
Thank you. So when
hold on. If you check Warmington family history, there's a strong possibility that his grandparents were slave owners.
Not strong possibility. His grandparents were slave owners.
All right. So when you come to that, I'm going. That's just cancel out the whole issue. But I'm still hoping.
So that's what I'm saying to you, Dudley.
No. But I'm still hoping that Mark Golding's place of birth will be put to rest quickly, very shortly. I
don't listen to me. It is nowhere in the constitution of this country or in the law of this country compelling anybody to provide their birth certificate. Same way.
No,
Dudley. I allow you to speak, Dudley. Same way, there is no laws in Jamaica or in the constitution compelling anybody to shake any prime minister hand, any leader of the opposition hand, or any governor general hand. So I do not see, and I do not believe that Mr. Golden has any compelled that compelled for him to do it. Yes, he's running as a politician.
Yes.
Why didn't Mr. Siaga show his birth certificate?
No, Mr. Siaga Siaga was born in America. And he didn't know it at age 20 before enter parliament. That's a known fact. He didn't know it at age 20.
So hold on there. Did Mr. Warmington denounce his citizenship in the United States to be in politics in Jamaica?
Well, it couldn't have been illegal. It had to be illegal. He couldn't have it. That'd be illegal. You have to. He could have it. That'd be illegal.
Dudley.
Mr. Golden case now.
Hold on, Dudley, man. We must call there is an Israeli citizen sitting in the parliament of this country until this blessed day.
No, that is illegal.
Okay. So how we know?
But Mr. Golden is in the parliament legal.
There you go. He is a Jamaican citizen.
And dual, but it's legal. It's legal. In the family, legal. But I don't know why Jamaica have the issue about his birth. With the ball in Jamaica.
It's not Jamaicans. It's that idiot.
Hold on.
A damn fool.
Hold on. Mr. Golding insists that he was born in Jamaica, went to Mona Prep, Campion College, and tertiary education. That's why he keeps saying that. But there is an issue with some Jamaicans who are of the view.
No.
They was born. But
No, Dudley. It's since when Warmington bring up this stupidness. When Golding was Minister of Justice, was there any issue with him?
No.
When Mr. Golding was Senator in the Parliament, was there any issue with him?
Leadership. No, because his leadership.
No, Dudley. Under the Constitution of Jamaica. Hold on, Dudley. You see, we must stop this damn nonsense in this country.
No, yeah, mix up two things.
No, I'm not.
Mix up.
I am not.
Hold on. Let me explain to you. I said to you, Mr. Mark Golding is in Jamaica's parliament legal. Why? Because it's a citizen of the Commonwealth. So you get illegal, get out of the way. It's legal. Get that out of the way. But the fact is, what Jamaicans are really in doubt about is his place of birth. That's all I'm saying.
The Jamaican.
And I think, I think today's protest should put an end to that doubt. That's all I'm saying.
No. Warmington and the Labour Party was the person who started this damn nonsense in this country about birth certificate.
No, you're missing the point.
I'm not missing any point.
Mr. Golding,
I allow you to speak, Dudley.
No, let me finish that again. Mr. Golding, all Mr. Golding need to do is to dump the labor rights by just proving up his money and done the argument. That's all.
You don't have to do nothing.
That's all I need to do. If the country with doubt, it might affect him going to the poll.
You don't have to show
that. You understand? It may affect his chance to go to the poll if Jamaica have a doubt.
Dudley.
Need to produce the document and dump the doubters.
Dudley.
Simple.
Dudley.
Yes.
Everett Warmington was the one who started the stupidness. Oh, Jesus. Allow me to speak to Dudley.
Yes.
Mr. Golding, when he was appointed senator, nobody questioned his birth.
What?
Dudley, when he was Minister of Justice, nobody questioned his birth.
Why?
All right? Nobody knew it. The only person who knows Everett Warmington, and from Everett Warmington started it. Everybody started.
The reason is not because you are
not talking about the thing that Mr. Warmington was the one who started this burst of the stupidness.
It's a lie. It's a true lie.
What?
It's a rumor or it's a fact.
So what?
So why Mr. Golding don't put the lie to rest? That's my question.
Why don't I ask Mr. Golding, Dudley?
Yeah, I'm done the argument. I made him and dumb.
You and the Labour Party. You and the Labour Party, Dudley, is having an issue with this. And I'm asking this question.
No.
I am asking you this question, Dudley.
Yes.
When Mr. Gold was Minister of Justice, why wasn't this person an issue then?
Because he wasn't a team leader then. Simple.
No.
Yes.
No, Dudley.
The only reason why it's because
he was sitting in the parliament. He was sitting in the parliament. He was sitting in the parliament as a minister. Why did this person come up with a question then?
Listen, let me answer you. Because at that time, he wasn't in the seat to become prime minister.
No.
Yes.
He was a minister of justice. He was serving the Jamaican people. There is an Israeli citizen sitting in the parliament right now as a member of parliament. Why do not ask him to present his birth certificate? Are you aware of that, Mr. Thompson?
Israeli member? No, that is illegal.
Are you aware of it, sir?
No, not aware. No, that is illegal. That is illegal.
Well, you're a journalist. Go and investigate it, Dudley.
No. All I'm saying that
stupidness, no, man.
No. All I'm saying, I am hoping that Mr. Mark Golding
doesn't have to do it.
An end to his days.
He doesn't have to do it to suit that nor Mrs. Warmington. He doesn't have to do it.
No, suit the electorates.
What electorate?
Want to vote for him.
The only person who started the stupidness was Everett Warmington. When he was Minister of Justice, why didn't you all as journalists question his birth certificate?
I don't question it. I don't question it. I don't question it. But I'm saying that if he want to become Jamaica next Prime Minister, just set the record straight.
Simple. You never set the record straight. The man was born here. He was born at the moment. He was born here. He went to school here. He was born at Jamaican citizen.
So when those one time finish the character?
What?
When those who want to for lies.
So how much time for which lies?
You want to tell lies, you don't man.
Okay, so you believe he wasn't born here then?
No, I'm saying.
You believe he was born here?
No. I'm saying I believe he was born in Jamaica.
So if you believe that, Dudley, I'm asking a question.
I'm one person. I'm one person.
So why is it, Dudley, why is it all along when he was running for president of the People's National Party, why nobody never come up with that?
Good question.
The
bigger question is why today's rally did put an end to that rumor?
That's my question. I have an extra comment, Dudley. We'll talk. Thanks.
Yes.
Cool. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey. How are you?
I am good, ma'am.
Okay. This is just a lot of hypocrisy. Okay. Is the Prime Minister on the ballot running for an election?
If the what?
Is the Prime Minister?
Hold on for me, ma'am. Hold on for me. You have me on speakerphone?
I don't know why it's so loud. Why you can't hear? Can you hear me now, Mr. Jeffrey?
Much better. Go ahead.
Okay. Is the Prime Minister running for an election right now?
Yes, he is.
Did he declare his statutory declaration as yet?
No, he did not.
Should he be running if it's not declared?
I don't think he should be.
Okay, so why is this gentleman complaining about Mark Golding's birth certificate when the Prime Minister himself has not declared anything?
With all fairness to my good friend Dudley Thompson, I don't think he has a problem. He himself has a problem. What he's saying, that Mr. Golding should come out point blank and show the Jamaican people that he was born here in Jamaica with his birth certificate. What I am saying is this. When he was running, when he was elected as president of the People's National Party, no one in the parliament have an issue with him. The election come up now, and one of Jamaica's most despicable human being who sits in the parliament of this country decided to talk about Mr. Golding's birth certificate. And every single Jamaican who some of them can't read and write, they are the one who pick it up. Now for me, I will never show anybody anything.
But he doesn't. I don't think he should. The demonstration was not about to show anything either.
Thank you very much, my darling, for calling. I have an next call coming into that.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Good morning.
Hi, morning, Mr. Jeffrey.
Morning, my dear.
I'll be quick. Yeah, just have something quick to say. I like the demonstration. I have no problem with it. All the gentlemen is saying those things are not necessary. Mark birth certificate. And let me tell you something. Andrew was born on Cumberland Road. In them days when Andrew born, it was home delivery. He was not born at Spanish Town Hospital.
Same thing.
I can tell you, Andrew, all of we go up on the road, Cumberland Road. We are neighbor, and Andrew born at Cumberland Road. 2-bedroom, him and him gang and him mother occupy one. Now say no more. But I yard in barn.
All right, ma'am. Thanks much.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Welcome to our program. You're live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, Miss Philadelphia.
You got my back. Mr. Jeffrey.
Yes, ma'am.
I am tired. I am tired of these hypocritical people. That's only what they have to tell us. You're running an election and you don't have nothing of substance to tell to the nation more than propaganda. Foolishness. Mark Jefferson Golden not own nobody no obligation to show no birth certificate. And I open to consider it.
Same way, ma'am.
Yeah, on the back of the sweet of the victory.
All right.
Because them cannot stop Mark Golden from winning. They can't.
Yes, my dear. Gotta run.
So the more them talk, the more people love him.
All right, my dear. Thank you very much for calling in. Gotta run.
All right, sir.
All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. Lord mercy. Turn off the thing in the background, please.
Hello.
Yes, my dear. How are you doing, Miss Empress?
Hello.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Greetings, Mr. Jeffrey.
Turn off the TV in the
Hello?
background, please, and listen to me.
Yes, I already muted.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, good friend, Mr. Dudley. He's being a hypocrite. Because if that's his problem, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense what he's saying. Because
As I
the whole
said
of
before,
the
no, hold on for me. As I said before, it's not Dudley's problem. No, what Dudley's saying, that since they're coming up with all of this, what Mr. Golden and others should do is come out and say, look here, this is my birth certificate, XQYZ. It's not Dudley's problem, no. What Dudley's saying, that other Jamaicans are talking about that he wasn't born in Jamaica. It's not Dudley's problem. Dudley know for a fact that Mr. Golden was born here. But what Dudley's saying as a journalist, that Mr. Golden should come out and show the Jamaican people and put it to rest. And he may have a point there too.
I don't think.
But I don't think he should do it. Damn.
Right? Okay.
All right, ma'am.
Okay, take care.
You have anything more to say? Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live.
Good afternoon. You just now I like that nobody talked about Mr. Golden when he became the leader of opposition.
I am not hearing one thing you're saying, sir.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I am saying just a while ago that nobody said anything. Mr. Golden became the opposition leader. About the birth certificate, about the birthplace. Nobody knew about it at that time.
I beg your pardon?
Nobody knew about
it. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You call this program? Let me talk.
Yes.
I run things around here, not you. Not you, not your other party government. Me run things yourself. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
You was Minister of Justice. You sit in the parliament with Warmington. From how long? You became leader of the Jamaica, you became leader of the People's National Party. Obviously, Warmington know you're going to run as Prime Minister. Why didn't you question it then?
Nobody knew about that time.
Chatting for your damn nonsense. You sit in the parliament with Mr. Golden from when? All right? You know that when you become president of the People's National Party, automatically you're going to run as Prime Minister. Why did you question it then? Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. You only have a minute to leave.
Good morning. Good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, man. What I don't understand on this topic of where Mark Golden was born and where he's from.
Damn stupid.
Even if Mark Golden was born in England, which he wasn't born in England, he was born in Jamaica.
But even if he was born in England,
he was born in England.
He was born in England.
The law.
Hold on for me.
The constitution.
Even if he was born in England, sir, it gave him the right to run as member of parliament for Jamaica.
Exactly. So I don't know why everybody making noise with this nonsense. This doesn't affect anything at all.
There you go.
You're telling me that after 9 years, this is what they have to tell to the Jamaican people where Mark Golden was born?
Man. Thank you for calling, so I gotta run.
All right.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. 2 minutes.
Jeffrey, how are you doing?
I'm here looking and living, my brother.
All right, just checking on something. Is it a fact that Mark Golding is a descendant of enslavers?
Is it a fact that Everett Warmington is a internet as a slave owners?
Again, didn't get you. Go again.
Is it a fact that Everett Warmington is a descendant of slave owners?
No, I don't know if it's a fact.
Oh, so you know that Mr. Golding, Mr. Golding is from descendant of slave owners?
Oh, that question I asked Jeffrey, not a question.
And I'm asking you about the same question, sir. Is it a fact?
So you don't intend to answer it?
Is it a fact that Everett Warmington is a descendant of slave owners? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, you don't know? Go and do your research.
No, I said no. No, man, I said no, man. Everett is a black man.
Oh, so black man don't own slaves?
Not in them 1830s and them times, no.
Go and do your history, sir.
So you can't answer the Mark Golding question.
Go and do your history, sir.
You can't answer if Mark Golding is an enslaver descendant.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Hold on for me, caller. Let me say something to you people. Whether Mark Golding is a descendant of slave, yes or no, is it going to change Jamaica's corruption issue? Is it going to change Jamaica's health issue? Sure. Caller, welcome to the program. You're live. You have 2 minutes.
All right. Let us come off of the birthplace now. At the protest just now, we said that the government spent $24 billion on Cornwall Regional Hospital. Is that true or is that a lie?
You're asking me if that's true or a lie?
Yes.
It's all over the newspaper, sir.
It says what? That what?
That 34 billion was spent on the hospital. Either 34 or 24 billion.
But that's not true.
How much was spent?
That's a lie.
How much was spent on the hospital?
$9 billion spent so far. It's a projection. That projection is different from spending.
Oh, is that
the projection is? Yes, the projection is $24 billion, but so far they spent only $9 billion.
Oh, is that so? What?
Yes, it is so.
What did the Auditor General said, sir?
What Auditor General said what?
Okay, have a good day. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Hello? Turn off the TV in the background, please, and answer me. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, turn off the TV in the background, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey. Mr. Marky G don't have to come out and show nobody. No time. I already show it on Andre program. So if them is blind, dumb, and deaf, so I don't know them to leave the man alone. When I'm ban, I'm not ban, I'm a right here.
But my question is this. Is that going to solve Jamaica's problem?
Right. The hospital run down everything. And then just step on the man, so.
Yeah, I got to run. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, have a good day, sir.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our program.
When Mark Golding
in the background, please.
When Mark Golding was nominated.
If you're going to call the program, please turn off whatever you have listening to. Do not call the program with you having something and listening to me. It's having a great feedback here in the studio. It's affecting my ears. Gotta run. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live.
Show him on, Jeffrey. Show him on.
Yeah, I'm a shower. I'm a shower, friend.
Good day, man.
Well, go on with you. Have 2 minutes. I gotta run.
Yeah, when I ask Jeffrey, one thing I have to say, you see yesterday in the budget when Christy started.
Yes.
He said, it's a project thing, 20 office pay, but a 9 million of spend.
No.
And he said, the Auditor General that worked on the case, she not done with it yet.
Okay then.
Yeah, so,
all right.
So we have to just wait and listen, Jeffrey.
All right, my brother, I'll do that then. I'll go back and listen to the press conference. I didn't hear it.
All right, I'm there, so show up time.
All right, my friend. Good afternoon. Welcome back to our program. You're live. Okay. That's it for the afternoon. That is it. We gotta run. Thank you all for calling. Thank you all for being a part of the program. My take on it: if Mr. Golden is a descendant of slave, is Everett Warmington a descendant of slave? Black people's own. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live, South Carolina. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jerry.
Yes.
I was just listening to that gentleman talking a while ago that Mr. Golden said they spent over $20 billion on the hospital. Mr. Golden never said such thing this morning. He said over $22 billion projected to spend. He never said spend. He said projected. Tell the gentleman to go and listen back to what Mr. Golden said. He said projected. He never said spend.
Yes.
Okay? They must listen. They are propagandists. They must just listen.
All
The
right.
man said projected to spend. He never said it was spend.
All right, sir. Thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Run.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Good afternoon, Mekutar program. You're live. We gotta run. We gotta run. Hello? Good afternoon, Mekutar program. You're live. 2 minutes. We gotta run. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Stop. Good afternoon, Mr. Tavares.
Good afternoon, Miss Florida.
Yes, it's true. That's what Mr. Golden said this morning, projected. And even on the Big Mama show, I heard him say a couple minutes ago that Mr. Golden is lying because he listened his reporter that was at the meeting this morning in Harbour told him that, saying that he spoke about that and they were listening to the tape, and then he said Mr. Golden is lying, is not spent, is what is expected to spend. And I said, but the man didn't say that, he said projected. But because they are so in tune to what they believe, I want to bring down this man with his race and where he's born, all kind of foolishness. I remembered in years ago or some time ago, Montague said Mr. Golden is an asset to their party. So because he's now is now a liability to their party, they are having an issue with everything the man does. Mr. Thiago came here and ruled in Jamaica for years, and nobody questioned where he was born. Nobody questioned his race or whatever. Everybody worked with him and do everything. But now this man elevated to be our next prime minister. That's where the issue is coming from, and everybody is having sleepless nights over this man.
Yes.
But whether they do it yes or no, he will be our prime minister.
All
so thank you for your time, Mr. Tavares, and have a blessed day.
All right, my friend. Thanks very much. My good friend
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. My good friend Dudley Thompson opened up a can of worm a while ago. Dudley, opened up a can of worm. But you're correct, Dudley. I think that they should have put it to rest, yes, but I don't think the protest maybe is the forum for them to put it to rest. Yes, maybe he needs to show it, maybe not need to show it. But for me, I wouldn't show it. For me, I would never show it. Gotta run. Thank you all very much for coming on. Thanks for the callers. All the people who in the chat room. Thank you all very much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until you hear my voice again, I'm Jeffrey Tavares saying so long. Remember to go over to the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation and donate. Oh, Lord. Okay, the person hung up. Okay, let me get this call. Is Miss P calling? Hold on there. Let me call this person back. She's not answering. No, I gotta run then. Good afternoon. You're live. 2 minutes. We gotta run. Hello?
Hey, Sir Jeffrey.
2 minutes. You gotta run. 2 minutes.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that, all right. You hearing me?
Loud and clear. Hurry. You gotta run. We gotta run.
All right. Yeah, just give me a minute.
No, I can't give him. Give 2 minutes. We gotta run because I'm getting a wrap-up signal now.
Okay, fine. Yeah, what I'm saying is that, all right, I don't love how the JLP operated. I mean, Jamaica is a country where depend heavily on tours. And to how them come with it race thing, it's how it look on the international market for Jamaica.
That Jamaica has a bunch of nincompoops running the parliament, sir.
So, what them do? Them know that they're gonna vote out and them are try to make it bad for Jamaica where tourism is concerned. Daryl Vaz, Warmington, the Prime Minister himself has supported and all the cabinet. This is not a good look for Jamaica. So how them say they love Jamaica this much and them are coming with a racism? Why they never come with Siaga? Look how much white people in a JLP party.
Yes.
You can't count too much black man upon one and in a Jamaica party, you know.
Yes.
So it's like, I don't know if the JLP them sensible because they always come up with something about this gay business and this white thing and them not looking at them circle.
Yeah.
Are they really that dumb?
I think they are because they have Warmington who's the dumbest of the dumbest. Gotta run. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, man, them shame with country, man. Them for just pack up and go, man. If they love Jamaica that much, the whole fat men of them for just resign.
Okay, sir. Thanks much.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much for calling in. I believe that we have some people. We gotta run, and I believe that the Jamaican people to make their own decision. Thank you all very much for coming on. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember that the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation having an inaugural rally on the 21st of June, 2025. Oh, Jesus. Gotta run, sir. Can't take a call right now. Gotta run.
You're running. Why are you running?
Gotta run, you bloody idiot. Thank you all very much for coming on. Remember the rally. Go and donate to the One Legal Jamaica Defense Foundation. Gotta run. God bless you. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Good afternoon, everybody.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.